guys, we are back with yet another bed-in-a-box mattress. This one, as you can see, is from Puffy.com.
How much did they pay for that URL?
Right?
I gotta know. It's 2017, man. There are no URLs left. Everyone's gotta pay for URLs now from someone. Puffy.com, I'm impressed. I'm already impressed.
So, this is supposed to be like sleeping on a cloud. It's supposed to be really good for back pain.
Back sleepers, side sleepers. It's supposed to help align the spine. I'm very excited for trying this out. And yeah, let's give it a shot.
Alright, let's get to it.
And this one is 2 layers. There is a gel-infused cloud foam, non-latex, on top of a firm foam base, also non-latex for you latex-adverse people.
I wonder if it's stinky.
I don't know, but it's supposed to be very cooling and everything. Oh, also made in the U.S., so made to order. So I think this is good. All right, so there we go. I like the design. Looks very professional. It does not look like it's kind of filled up all the way, so obviously
Definitely not.
We should definitely not jump on it until it's.
This guy.
Oh, it's comfy.
It bounced so much.
It bounced a lot. Super comfy. This is the super comfiest.
Oh my gosh, it's so soft.
It's so soft.
It's like sleeping on a cloud.
It is literally like sleeping on a cloud. This is the opposite. Remember the Casper, you felt like you were sleeping on top of it?
Yeah.
I'm worried that this is going to be like me rolling to the center now.
I know. Is this going to be too soft? Actually, it doesn't feel like once your whole body's on it, it doesn't feel that bad.
Right. You can
not, like,
definitely
super.
tell.
But oh man, I feel like my booty is just sunk in like.
And notice that the edges are super sink in. I'm excited to try it. Does it seem a little thinner than the other ones too?
Definitely. I mean, it hasn't fully expanded, but I think it's
That's
only
true.
like 10 inches, which is definitely on the thinner side. Because like our Novos bed is, I don't know,
It's like
15
that
or
Yeah,
something. The
ridiculous.
Novos bed is really tall.
Yeah.
But like the 8 and all the other ones are usually around 10, 11. Okay, so we're going to let this expand and we will check back in a few hours probably.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
See ya.
All right, so what do you think so far?
I don't notice a smell. Do you?
No, there was like when you have your face directly on it, there's a tiny amount of a smell, but the fact that it's not latex, I think, is in a big part. Yeah, I mean a little bit when you were right there, but usually the other ones, it's like the entire room smell.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And so I think this is a big difference on the smell. Other than that, it seems super comfy. I don't feel that I'm floating on top. It feels like it has a bit of a squish. It's a very technical term when talking about reviewing beds, by the way. So it feels a little squishy on the top, but then you feel a very dense, you feel a much denser, you really feel that foam pad underneath.
Right.
Right, which I think some of them, it just feels like one solid mass, or it feels like a layer of rubber. But here it just feels like a very nice, puffy, cloudy layer, and then you do kind of feel it stiffen up once your body hits that second layer.
Right,
So,
it's like you first sit down and you're like, holy cow, that's squishy and I just sunk in. But then when your whole body is laid out flat,
yeah.
it squishes in all the right places.
So at first blush, it seems really good. I was a little nervous because it seemed a bit thin, but yeah, it seems good. So I'm excited to give it a try.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like it's not transferring movement, because remember when you first bounced on it and the whole thing was like thwomp?
Yeah.
And I was a little nervous that it was going to be, super wiggly, but it doesn't feel that way.
And as usual with these types of beds, if you sit at the end, it's going to squish all the way down. I mean, that's just these beds. That's what you're going to get, which is actually one of the reasons that we bought a bed that has a little seat at the end of it.
Yeah.
So, it's something to think about with any of these types of beds.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm excited.
Okay, so we will sleep on it for a while, and we will get back to you and let you know our final thoughts.
All right.
Okay, so it has been several weeks that we have been sleeping on our Puffy mattress.
Yes.
Marcello, too.
Yes.
We keep discussing the fact that we hate this mattress, and yet I fall asleep instantly, I sleep well, and I wake up with little to no back pain.
Yeah, this bed is slightly infuriating in that every time I lay on it, I think that I'm not going to like it because it feels too stiff. Now, it has a big polyurethane foam. Actually, they're both polyurethane, but it has a support foam, and then it has a much thinner cloud foam layer on the top. And the cloud foam layer is great, and it's nice and soft and squishy that I love. And it squishes down to this, again, this sort of bedrock thing, and it seems too stiff to me. It seems like I'm not going to hate it. It seems like I'm going to hate it. And then 2 seconds later I wake up and it's morning and I feel completely well rested. So
it's weird because when we first got it, I was like, oh, this feels so soft and squishy, and it does. Like pushing on it, it feels like it's going to be super soft. You lay down and it feels like you're on a rock.
And it's really weird because, again, it feels odd, but then 2 seconds later, it doesn't matter because it's morning.
And that was from like day one. It's not like we went through a period of getting used to it like we have with every other bed.
Right.
You know, it was an immediate, why am I sleeping so well on this uncomfortable bed?
So yeah, I think that was odd, and it does have. I think it is great for spinal support. I think my back has felt perfect laying on it. So I think the only bad thing about this bed is that the second you lay on it, you go, "Oh my God, what is this?"
Yeah.
And then it no longer matters.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's so weird because yes, you know, normally I like a bed where you lay down and you feel all squishy. You know, but turns out that's not so good for my back, and I do have chronic back pain. So. I don't know. I love this mattress even though I don't want to.
Yeah, it's problematic here because we've tested a number of mattresses and normally we're used to, oh, it's nice and squishy, or oh, it's hard, and we kind of get used to what they're going to feel like, and we can kind of tell, like when we go and sleep on it for the first night, we kind of can tell like how it's going to feel after a month or after a few weeks, and you know how we're going to feel in the morning. And this one was the exact opposite. I was sure I was going to hate this bed in the morning, and I woke up and feeling perfect. So, yeah, rather
it's an
odd.
enigma.
It's an enigma.
But, you know, I don't know. I mean, it's a great mattress. And they do say on their website, you know, like, #1, the best bed for back pain. I think that might be true, honestly.
Absolutely. No, my back hasn't slightly hurt at all. With both kids diving into it as they will some nights, I've woken up with no back pain. There's no rolling to the center, and I think a lot of that has to do with that big, thick support area on the bottom of it.
Yeah,
so,
and there's not a lot of like transfer of movement or anything.
No, there's none of that. So I think that's been great. Like the little cloud design in it. It's pretty cool.
It does have a cute pattern on it.
Any bed in a box is going to have monthly payments. It's going to have a 100-night free return guaranteed, your money back. So there's no reason not to try one of these beds. It's really just which one. It doesn't have that sort of squishiness that I like in some of the other ones, but for really super good night's sleep, this one's super hard to beat.
The bed you hate to love.
Yeah, super weird.
I don't know. I gotta hand it to them though. I mean, it's a nice bed.
It is a nice bed, and all of them are made in the U.S. They're actually made to order. So as soon as you put in the order, you get a brand new bed made for you and shipped out in a couple days.
Anyway, all right, so that's our Puffy mattress review. It's a really great mattress, especially if you have back problems. I would absolutely 100% recommend this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, even if you think you won't like it, you probably will. I don't think I've ever said that about any of the mattresses. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I will leave all of the information in the description box as always, so make sure you check that out. And we will see you in our next video. Bye!